Hello, my cozy company. It's Rosealyn, and welcome to Winter Burrow. We have been waiting patiently for this one. We've tried the demo twice, 2 different demos for this one. And this one's about a city mouse who's returning back home to the burrow they grew up in. I'm so excited to get into this one. Let's check out the settings before we do, though, because I want to check and see if there's any accessibility options. Wow, not a lot of settings to change at all, actually. We have lots of different languages to choose from, which is wonderful. And we do have a spider filter on or off, so that is nice. I was hoping to see at least some audio sliders, maybe some options to turn tutorials on or off, some UI options maybe. So I am disappointed. Pretty bare bones for a game that's been fully released. Let's jump right into a new game, and maybe we'll have some suggestions for the developers moving forward. You never know. The burrow was mother's and father's dream home. A place where everybody could stay warm and safe. Aunt Betalina knew more about wilderness survival than she ever got to teach me. It didn't last. The wilderness seemed to worry my parents. The promise of the sprawling city didn't disappoint at first. The only jobs were in the mines, and they were hard on my parents. They almost earned enough for the tickets back home before they passed. I sold everything, packed my bag, and left for my true home. The old burrow, now barely recognizable. Why hasn't Aunt Betalina kept it in shape? And we're in our familiar little burrow here. First things first, we've got our quests over on our left-hand side and our little day timer. We've got our stats down at the bottom, which we are cold. We need to get a fire going. We have oxygen, food, and our health. We've got a nice little toolbar down at the bottom. And then we have some handy icons up top here. Some storage, looks like a journal and a bag. Aha, inventory. So we've got lots to see. Stats, wow. The quests that were on the left side of our screen. Interesting. Interesting choice, developers. I would say it would be nice to show all the features that you have in your game for settings before the player gets into the game. Players like me look at the settings before we even start to determine if we can play or not. Looks like we do have some volume sliders. Why were these not included in the settings on the main menu? No idea. We do have a handy schematic for how to play. Since my input is mouse and keyboard, it was probably automatically detected, but we don't have any options to rebind any of those keys. Okay, what else can we see here? We've got, okay, so this is our quest list. And then we've got burrow storage, which I'm assuming the storage is only available while we're inside the burrow. It says, first things first, light a fire. It looks like my heat is going down while I'm like just learning how to play the game. I get that it's cozy survival, but like, give me a moment. I need a moment. Oh, we've unlocked a new crafting recipe. Visit the designated workstation to gain further insights. We have to hold to get through that. Okay. Not my favorite thing to see that we have to hold things. I am stuck. There we go. All right. We need to make an axe. Start woodworking. E. I'm really glad that the pop-ups have the input that I need to put in to be able to interact with them. It's like we need a stick, a rock, and some flax fiber. I love these pop-ups. Yay! So we need to go out and find some stuff. It's gonna be cold out here. Our little bare feeties. Let's collect what we can. And we gotta keep an eye on our heat meter, because if we get too cold, we're in trouble. Picky mushrooms, I think. Nope, can't pick mushrooms. Something that I really wished for in the demo was an indicator to get back to the burrow, and it looks like that's something that we did not get here in the final version, which is really unfortunate. I feel like that would have been really, really helpful Pick up just a couple more things here. Oh, and our screen's starting to get icy. We should return home. Now, the problem becomes making it back home because we've got no indicator to get back to the burrow. Let's warm up here. Woo, much better. All better. With that taken care of, let's make that axe. Crafting. Yay. Oh, and we've got a bed unlocked here. Let's see. Oh, okay, we have to switch menus. Simple bed. So we'll need some more twigs and some flax fiber. Let's track it. Cool, so that shows up on our screen there. And I picked up a couple of different goodies. Some elderberry, beech wood, and of course now we have our axe and our pebbles. Let's go back out and get some more stuff. Take, eat, hold, take. Why? Why? Okay, and I have to press space instead of E. For cozy games, guys, I look forward to like less fatigue. And that means like, don't have me pick up 1,000,005 items. If you're gonna have me go ahead and interact with a tool where I can't hold the button down. Let's see, can we hold our button down? We cannot. There's definitely a lot of quality of life stuff that already I can see that I really wish would have been implemented in this game. It's very interesting that a lot of quality of life stuff is just missing. Shall we try to make a bed? Let's do our best shot. There we go, craft. All done. Now, do we have to place that? Do I have to pick it up? No? What do I do? It's not in my bag. Okay, I crafted it, but it says on the screen that I didn't. Okay, I must not have waited long enough. We got a chair, a stool, and a little table. Where to sleep? I'm assuming it's gonna be in my bag now. Yes, there we go. User error. Place. And we got a nice little grid here. I'm gonna put it right over here, I think. And we've unlocked some more crafting things, more planks. Improve the dusty armchair, a place to knit on. Need some planks and some flax fiber. I think this is something I pointed out in the demo as well, that sometimes they have these nice pop-ups and in this menu they don't have them. That's a shame. It's kind of hard to know what I can interact with as well out here. I'm just kind of testing all of these different assets in the wilderness to see if there's something that I can interact with. Can I cut this grass? No. Can we fight this bug? Fight! Fight him! We got some bug meat. Woohoo! Alright, screen's getting icy. Time to head back. Will I find the burrow? I see my little footprints. Okay, there's the pond. There we go. The footprints are definitely not enough to be able to guide the player back to the burrow. Looks like there's some kind of mining we can do as well. It says we'll need a pickaxe. I just went literally right around the burrow so I can come straight back. There we go. Let's repair our armchair. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, we've unlocked some clothing. Ooh, it's some rope. Very nice. For knitting. Now, I did have to eat some food that I picked up from the outside, elderberries and the chanterelles, but I didn't get a pop-up that I was hungry. And, oh, looks like I want to repair this stove. Yes! It would be nice to get a little pop-up that says, hey, you're starting to get hungry. Maybe you should fix your stove. What can we make? We can make some roasted chanterelles. Roasted leaf beetle. Oh, we have those. Let's make that. Shall we knit? Let's see. We're gonna have to go back out for some more stuff. Ooh, I do like that we're opening up some cold resistant stuff so we can stay out a little longer. Looks like we're gonna need a lot more flax. Ooh, a little foggy out. Ooh, gotta go back. Okay, too cold. These darker screens, it's getting hard to be able to see my character as well. Overall, I'm just really disappointed. There's so much the devs could have done so much feedback that they could have taken into account to make this like actually more cozy. Just having cooking in your game or knitting in your game does not make it a cozy experience if I'm struggling to play the game because I've got a lack of indicators, essentially. Let's make some yarn. Oh, I see. So if I move my cursor away from the craft button, it stops crafting. Like, I'm pretty sure I said that in the demo too. Like, I don't want to be spicy about this game. I really want to love it. But it's just these little things that continue to add up about this game. Oh, okay. I'm very cold. Oh, okay, because it's nighttime. Why do we not have a tutorial pop up that says it's colder at night? Let's sleep. Let's sleep. Sleep until morning. Refills our health, which is nice. Out we go again. Now that it's not so cold, we should be able to gather some more stuff. Ooh. Got a crafting recipe for a hammock? Cool. Not the biggest fan of this overlay for the trees, but I get what you're trying to say, that you can't go this way. I think we have enough for a hat, maybe? Let's make some more yarn. Yes, we can. We can make a hat. Okay, just hover over it and I equip. Yay! Now we have a proper little hat. It doesn't cover our ears, though. Our ears are gonna get cold. Looks like I have enough to make us a coat. Very nice. We've learned how to make some rope. And can we make the pants as well? We sure can. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Let's get all this equipped so we're nice and warm. There we go. And put our city stuff away. Our next test is to find our aunt, Berolina. We do have our little coat now, which should help with the colds. Thankfully. I haven't seen any signs of other mice living out here, though. So I'm not really sure where to even begin to look. Ooh, we've got a bridge out. Let's see. Is this something we can repair? We need 5 planks and 5 rope. A fallen bridge stands in front of you, clearly battered by time. Doesn't seem like you'll be able to cross it until you repair it. Got a little longer out of this journey. Not much longer. And now I'm concerned I might not know the way back. There we go. Lucky. I crafted us some planks and some rope. Oh, I got just enough. Let's repair. All right. Just get us... Oh! There she is. Dear me, who'd be knocking at this time of... Oh! Well, if it isn't a sight for the sorest of eyes. Back home to see your dear old aunt, are you? What a wonderful surprise. But goodness, child, the burrow. It's hardly fit for rodent residency. Did your mother not think to ride ahead? I might have had a chance to clean it up a little. Now your parents have all that work on their paws, I suppose. Oh, dear me. Are they awfully cross with me? Oh, my parents are gone. Gone? But how? Forgive me, little one. I'm feeling quite lightheaded. Come in out of the cold and I'll brew us some tea. Over tea, I told Auntie everything. How hard my parents worked, how desperately they strived, and how unfairly we lost them. I'm so sorry, little one, she said through tears. But I'm so glad you've come home. She took my paws in hers, the warmth of them chasing away the winter cold, holding the weight of our shared grief. We'll survive this, child, together. I wish I'd known you were coming. I would have got the place ready. I keep meaning to fix up the burrow, you know, but things just get in the way, don't they? And, well, goodness, child, here's a perfect example. I'm here talking about the burrow. Meanwhile, you haven't even put any shoes on your paws. You'll be needing snowshoes in this weather. Shouldn't take you long to whip some up. Let me just note down what you'll need. Here. New shoes. Oh, bother. And the larder's bare, too, I'll wager. You should be able to sprout some mushrooms in that basement of yours. Your father left me the key so that I could use it to grow some for myself, but, well, I haven't made it over there as much as I thought. And I suppose it's yours, too, now. Here, take it. Yay, we got a basement key. Until those mushrooms bloom, you might have to rely on foraging. But for tonight, at least, you must let your old auntie fill your belly. Consider it my welcome home gift. My inventory is full. Aunt Betalina's pies were your favorite when you were a mouseling. I hope they can bring you some comfort tonight. Please, child, don't forget anything you need, even if it's just a chat. I'm right here. Okay, it dropped them on the ground. I see. Having a little bit of family out here makes a huge difference. Let's head back to the burrow. Let's open that basement. So we should be able to grow some stuff down here. Repair. Aha, unlock with our key. Oh, bag of chanterelle spores. Climb. Oh, it's full of mushrooms down here. I did not mean to eat that. Oh well. Let's clean up a little bit. My inventory's full. Repair. Ooh, we're gonna need some stone and a cookie. The stairs are completely overgrown with mushrooms. Clearing it up is a lot of tedious work, but nothing is impossible with enough snacks. Okay, so we don't have a pop-up here. So again, I don't know what these items are, but I do know that we have stone. So that's gonna be what we track next. The good thing is I don't think we have any freshness concerns, though I don't know because it underneath my face here, it has a time limit. I guess it's like the time limit for the buff that's associated. That would make sense. I haven't gotten a recipe card for a pickaxe yet, so I'm not sure how I'm supposed to proceed. Maybe it's something that I can pick up. It's not something that has to be mined. I do really crave a map. Even if, you know, it was like Fog of War, you know, you have to explore to uncover more of it. That would be so nice. Ooh. Oh. Our aunt has some more guides for some furniture. Okay. They're only simple, but they'll be enough to get a young mouse all set up. Take them back to your old crafting table, and they should come in nice and handy. I was hoping maybe she would give us a pickaxe recipe. Okay, I did find an additional area down here, but I'm not quite sure where that is in relation to the burrow. I honestly have no idea where I am. Is this the burrow? Looks like it. I hope so, because I'm about to die. Yes, but I'm blocked off. Here we are, just in time. Oh, looks like I can only have so many in a stack as well here in my inventory. Only 20 to a stack, so now I've got an inventory problem. Oh, great. Our little day timer doesn't tell us anything about the weather, unfortunately, so that's a big bummer because I'm having trouble seeing on these days where it's foggy or when it's snowing. Yeah, I'm not seeing any like stone or anything down here. Oh, here's a scroll. We learned how to make a bed chair thing. That's fantastic, but we need a pickaxe. Let's make us those snowshoes that our aunt gave us the recipe for. That should help us at least. And they'll be automatically equipped. How nice. My quest still says plant chanterelles, even though the way is blocked. I'm not sure if I was able to plant some here. Plant? Oh. Okay. How would she know? Oh, we have to water them too. Oh, okay, but we don't have to worry about getting water. Now it seems like we should return to our aunt and learn something new. Hi, auntie. Building furniture is easier than it looks, you know. Oh, okay. What am I supposed to learn? Am I supposed to build the furniture? Okay, we've got some furniture we can place. There's not a lot of room in here though. And that's why I wasn't really like super excited about making any because I feel like I already get stuck on things. Here we go. I think that's all of the furniture that she taught us how to make. I do struggle with the scroll bar for some reason. Like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes it inverts. It can be really frustrating. Let's go talk to our aunt one more time and see if she has something new to teach us now. Hello there, little one. Goodness, are you okay? Your paws are shaking. Have you been eating properly? You can't exist on raw mushroom alone, you know. Let me fetch you something. I'll only worry about you otherwise. Yes, a good home-cooked pie should do the trick. Thank you. Some blueberry pie. You can make your own, you know. There's a decent stove in that burrow when it's up and running. And a nice hot meal will fill your belly far faster than raw ingredients. You'd be surprised what a quick roasting can do for a simple slice of chanterelle. Indeed. Yep. I've already had to cook because I was going to die from hunger. So you want me to cook now? Now that I've already cooked everything that I had. So the tutorials leave much to be desired. Making some roasted chanterelles like she mentioned. And now her speech bubble is gone in the quest tracker. So I guess we go back. Little one, I'm surprised you weren't swept away on your journey over. Just look at all this snow. The drifts drag in all sorts of treasures, you know. You know where to dig for them, that is. I used to spend entire days as a young explorer out digging through the snow. Things were different then. Still, look at you, child. Bold as a stone out in the blizzard. You should build yourself a decent shovel to see what you can uncover. Let me write down some instructions for you. Okay, we got a shovel, but we need a pickaxe. Now we have to make a shovel and dig. I love that I'm making the tools I need after I've wasted all of my materials on furniture that has no purpose. All right, we got ourselves a shovel. So I'm assuming these little mounds here are what I can interact with. Yes. So we're looking for little lumps. And I know there's a spot right here. What do we get? I have no idea. Oak wood. I see. Good morning, child. I just brewed us some... Wait, bird overhead. Ow! Stay where you are. Be still, little one. Uh-oh. There was no time to run or hide before sharp talons bore down on us. We were right next to the door. I felt certain that I was the bird's target. Oh, no. But before I knew it, Aunt Betalina threw herself between me and that owl. By the time I woke alone in the snow, Aunt Betalina and the owl were long gone. Oh, it ruined the house. Chase that owl. Oh, so it wants us to go this way? What are we gonna do against an owl? Let's be real here. Some acorns. Oh, what's this? E, space, search, basic kindling, add kindle. Oh, some kindling. All right, so now we should be able to make some little campsites, maybe? I'm not quite sure where I'm supposed to go. Oh, we've got beetles that actually attack now. Oh, great. No, we got a way to go this way, so we'll go up through here. Oh, hello. Ufo. Ufo. Hey, watch where you putting them paws. Tramping all over an old toad's home like you own the place. Don't be damaging the stonework. Sorry, I didn't realize this was your home. Well, it was. Will be again if I've got anything to do with it. Kind of stone dwelling this side of the forest, that was, till that tree took it out. Almost took me with it, too. I'd be flat and splat if I'd not been a bit peckish. Not that anyone care, like, oh no, just leave all Bufo under the rubble, let him desiccate, yeah? But there you go. There's all the thanks I get. That's the way of the world these days. Nobody cares unless they want something from you. Nah, there's no help on the way for me, and it'll take me an age by myself with my bad back. Here, you look like a good, strong mouse. How are you with a pickaxe, kid? Well, make yourself useful. Bring us some pebbles and twigs, and we'll find out. Well, don't just stand there catching flies. Get on it. Oh, all right. 5 and 2. I see. Wait, did he give us a pickaxe? No. I don't know what I'm supposed to interact with in this area yet. I feel like Winter Burrow has quite a lot to offer, and obviously we've got some more story behind the game. The quality of life features, the lack of tutorials, it's frustrating that I'm collecting things and trying to do things, but my inventory is full, and like there's just a lack of direction overall. All right, so what's the breakdown? What's Rosalyn's rating for this one? Starting off with accessibility, I think this has a long way to go. We have issues with being able to see the character, running into assets, getting stuck on stuff. You've got settings that aren't available until you start the game for some reason. So I would give this a 2 out of 5 for accessibility. Did this game really hook me? I think it had a fantastic story start about how we're leaving the city and coming back to the burrow. But there's a lack of story elements coming in fast enough to keep me interested. Combine that with the lack of tutorials and lack of direction to complete those tutorials, and it's become tiresome. So for hook, I would rate this at 3 out of 5 stars. And then finally, the vibe. Is this something that I think I would enjoy? I'm gonna rate this one at a 3 out of 5 stars. I feel like if I gave it a little bit more time, maybe I would get hooked with the story. The missing quality of life features make this game just a lot of work for me. What do you think of Winter Burrow? This one going on your wish list? Or is this one that's left you disappointed? I've got another adventure for you to check out right here on the screen, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.